Good morning. Today we're going to do a mini lecture that's very, very important. And the theme is the question: are you a master to the slave system, or are you a slave to the master system? Okay, so that's a hard one to go ahead and actually even think about. Okay, are you a slave to the master system, or are you a master to the slave system? It goes both ways. So the big deal is we know that the system we live in is master-slave reality. Wow, okay? We have masters and we're the slaves in every form and fashion that you could imagine. From religion to politics, world government, everything you could imagine, from races saying that they're better than others to, well, the masters that give us our food and our water and our power supply. So the big question is, how do you, well, not be a slave to the masters? Well, that's a little difficult to talk about. That's the exterior system. But there is a system, okay, that you can break the master-slave reality. There is. And what is that? Well, if you understand how that works, master-slave reality to your inner self. Okay? The master-slave reality to your inner self. Let's go through that. So when you understand that there is a master inside your body, okay, masters, which I call parasites. Parasites. They control our thoughts, our feelings, our actions, our food supply, our sexuality, a lot of different ways. Very powerful, powerful alien creatures. So if we wanted to disconnect that master-slave relationships that we have with ourselves, then it's very simple. We have to learn how to clean up the body, and we have to learn how to really get smart with our world. Okay? Now, just understanding that there is a master-slave reality on the exterior, and there's a master-slave reality on the interior of ourselves. So when we go over that, it's going to be a revelation or revolution to you, that you can go ahead and disconnect the master within, or the masters as I call them within. Okay, they give us a run for our money, as you can say, with our emotions, okay, with our thoughts, with everything that we could imagine. Remember, if you disconnect the masters that serve, okay, themselves, these are demons inside our bodies. These are energies that live below the heart chakra. Remember, part of your sanity is to activate the heart, activate the green plane. The green plane. We live on the earth plane, and the earth plane, okay, you can say an anagram for the earth is the heart. Okay, so since we live on the earth plane, then let's go ahead and actually activate the earth plane. Okay, the heart within ourselves. And it's very easy to do. And once you do, you'll find out that joy, bliss, happiness, and everything that you could ever want comes from within. Remember, the truth is out there, and it is. The problem is, how do we go ahead and connect to our truth? How do we connect to it? Okay? Respecting animals. Hi, Dua. Hi, sweetie. Respecting animals, okay? Hi, baby. Oh. Okay? Everything has a personality, guys. Everything does. Hi, sweeties. What's up, Dua? Okay? Everything has a personality. You'll find out. Everything is loving, caring, and nourishing. And the best way to be able to control the planet is to make sure that we're disconnected from nature. We're disconnected from ourselves. We're disconnected from the heart energy. Again, how do you connect into the heart energy? Number one, okay, follow the terrain modification protocols. Take out the toxicity out of your diet. Remineralize your body. Okay? Learn the liquids of vitality. They're all on the internet. Step up to the next plate and be able to really see nature for what it is, the miracle of life. The miracle of life. It's everywhere. Once you open up the heart energy, the heart chakra. So if that's the case, what do we want to stop doing? Immediately. We want to stop drinking blood, drinking blood, okay, and eating carcass. You're not supposed to eat animals, guys. I don't care what you think. I'm not here to tell you what to do. If you feel that you need to eat animals, then you go do it. Remember, you want to disconnect the master within, then quit feeding the blood to these masters that are inside our bodies. Remember, I used to call them parasites, but now since I've been really studying them for 35 years, I don't call them parasites anymore. They are demons. Okay? And the definition of a demon is just like a parasite. Okay? It's one-sided. It's not to serve anything but itself. Okay? And nothing but itself. Also help its own self. Okay? It's just the way it is. So getting back your energy would be changing your diet and to stop all of the blood, all the flesh. To stop it. You stop eating the chemicals of death, suffering, doubt, uncertainty, okay? All these different layers, and you'll find out that you'll get more connected to nature. Nature. And what is nature? Nature is abundant. Okay? Nature is everywhere and it provides everything and everything. This is our lychee forest here. And you can see these are lychees, and we have about 700 lychee trees, and we produce about 100,000 pounds of lychee a year. Okay? The earth, remember, the heart plane gives us everything we want. Everything. Our pharmaceuticals, our medicinals, our nutritionals. Okay? And where else do we get the rest of our nourishment? From the sun. And from relationships, and from loving and caring. Okay? So we all, no matter if you're a male, and if you look at the average male nowadays, you'll find out that we are being, well, demasculinized, as you can see. Demasculinized. And the women, they're getting, well, defeminized. Okay, it's sort of a switching of genders, as you can see. And where is it all leading to? Well, if you were running this planet, what would you want? I'd want androgynous systems. I don't want a male, okay, that's protecting and serving. Protecting and serving in a good way. Okay, that's the male's strength. Protect and serve. Like a warrior. For the goodness of everything. And a woman is divine love. And when we get toxic, and when we start eating blood and flesh, when our bodies become clogged up and demineralized, then we lose our heart energy. We just do. We lose our connection to love. We lose our connection to being a man, which is well, protecting and serving. Okay, and you can see this is in the system. Okay, hormones, RSBT. Okay, all the different hormones, antibiotics, and everything that's in the flesh. Okay, what happens? Soy, wheat, corn, all different things, and most of them do what? If you look up the research, take away your male hormones, guys. Sorry, you're eating dead food, takes away your hormones. You're not getting in the sun, it takes away your hormones, and it's making you turn feminine. And the women, well, if you're not caring and nourishing and loving something, then realistically, how could divine love come back to its present within you? So there are certain ways to be able to activate not only the divine love in a human, okay, a male, but the divine love of a female too. This is what the heart chakra gives us. It gives us an equal amount of male and female love and power and protecting, remember, and serving. So once you realize that, you'll want to go ahead and change your structure, your morphogenic value, your food that you put into your body, okay? And you can see the earth gives us a lot of things. This is coffee, and you can see these are flowers, and oh my gosh, do those smell good, okay? Again, the earth is a beautiful, beautiful heart chakra, and we're supposed to be living on the planet, taking care of the planet, okay? Taking care of our friends, taking care of our companions, our animals, our birds, okay? Everything. So it is important to be able to really know that opening up the heart chakra, okay, is something that you'd want to do. Why? Because it's the best chemical that you've ever produced and taken. An exterior form of this, there are some, and that's why people like opiates. That's why people like to be able to have certain types of drugs and pharmacologicals. Okay, why? Because it stimulates this. Falsely, but at least they like that feeling versus the misery, the doubt and uncertainty and fear that actually swimming through their whole body. So once you stop eating fear, once you stop eating blood, and we have many videos on a blood-free diet. Okay, I haven't had blood or have flesh 15 years. Okay, I'm not skinny. My body's in very good shape. Okay, and I'm 55 years old in 2 days on March 27th, Easter Sunday. I turned 44 on Easter Sunday, and well, that was 11 years ago, my 11-year cycle, and I'm turning 55 now on Easter Sunday. And when I turned 44, my whole world changed. It just did. Okay, everything sort of turned upside down because I was getting a new life. So if you're getting, you know, a turbulence in your life, then it's time to upgrade your life, enhance your life, optimize your life. This is what being human's about. To be able to feel with your heart and be able to make logical and reasonable navigations, okay, that is going to serve not only you, but it's going to serve everything around you. So again, I think it would be very smart to activate the heart chakra. You need to learn, okay, as I did, okay, the protocols, the practices and principles to be able to take your body, which is your holy land, and cleanse the church. Your body's your church. And then in time, once you get that rebuilt, rebuilding the gut wall flora, rebuilding the electrical system, rebuilding your body so it could actually be conductive, so the sun will be your friend, and you'll gain plasma. It's a lot of different videos we've done on how to attract and accumulate biological plasma. That's on YouTube. Everybody should see that and send that to their friends. Again, the job that we have at this time in humanity is to open up our hearts. And once we do, then your heart chakra is blending your mind. Okay, it's blending your mind with love. Okay, the heart chakra is 8 cycles per second. 8. When you feed down here, scarcity, sexuality, okay, sin, sorrow, sacrifice, all the lower chakras is a red color chakra down there. Okay, and that chakra is a viable energy that we all have. Okay, the next energy, let's say, is 7 cycles per second, and that's food. That's when we feed. And most people go from 6 cycles per second to 7 cycles. Survival, sexuality, sin. Okay, drinking blood and eating flesh is sin because you're not supposed to really destroy other sentient beings, and especially sentient beings that have a personality and a consciousness. And the only way you're going to find out that is to be able to take care of animals. Okay, if you look up also, that you'll find that there's human DNA that has been found in hamburgers, sausage, okay, vegetarian foods. Okay, this is what it is. You want to disconnect the heart chakra, then eat mammals. It disconnects and it short circuits the mammalian brain that we all have. Okay, the limbic brain, that's the loving, caring, nourishing part of our brain. If we eat flesh, that activates the flesh bearer, okay, the master, which would be the reptile brain, and you have a brain called an arc complex. And if you eat flesh, then this brain starts to go ahead and actually take control without the mammalian brain. And most likely, if you're eating, like I said, mammalians, okay, then you short circuit that brain and you actually are eating flesh and you're feeding the reptile. The mammals, most of the mammals on this planet, they're all vegetarians, all of them, and they're super caring and loving. There are some animals that do eat flesh, but then again, remember, they don't have a neocortex. A neocortex is what we as humans have, and that's a part of our brain, the neocortex, the new cortex. Animals don't have this, and we can weigh and measure with morals if our heart chakra is open. If not, we can't feel a thing. We've been desensitized, okay, not to feel. Vaccines, hormones, antibiotics, electrical magnetic fields, super Wi-Fi, chemtrails, GMOs, okay, all different types of toxicities in our food, in our water supply, and the list goes on and on and on. False sugars, okay? So what you have to do is navigate. That's it. Get away from smoking cigarettes that are full of chemicals, burn accelerators and additives. Look up the most toxic cigarettes there are. They'll tell you. Some of them with thousands of chemicals inside. It's not tobacco you're smoking. You're smoking chemicals. Pure tobacco is actually good for you to smoke. Not to smoke addicted all day, but it cleans the neural nets, organic tobacco. And you don't light up with a lighter. Remember, it's terrain modification. You terrain modify everything. You light up with hemp line dipped in beeswax, and you light that up so you get away from the benzene. the petroleum. Remember, that's a big thing too. You want to get away from petroleum. And where's that coming from? All your foods with GMO are fed, not petroleum like you think, food. The fertilizers made from petroleum. The insecticides, pesticides, and herbicides have petroleum in them. Okay? The makeup we put on our face, the hair conditioners and soaps have petroleum in them. Okay? So we need to stay away from petroleum. Okay? Breathing fumes all the time, it's petroleum. And if you look at what petroleum is, what black gold is, black gold, of course, is oil, crude oil. Okay? Texas tea. Okay? You've heard that from the hillbillies. Okay? The Beverly Hillbillies. Okay? This is the consciousness, if you can look at it, of the planet. This is the cerebral spinal fluid of the planet. And if you use this consciousness, okay, but that gives us everything and everything in life, okay, that's being sort of a blasphemous, taking out the spinal fluid. Let me take some spinal fluid out of you and spread it around all over the floor. We call that tar roads. Put it in everything, plastic, tires, everything and everything is made from petroleum. They're in every facet. You're wearing them on your feet. If you're using tampons, most likely you're using petroleum-based tampons. Wearing petroleum clothes made out of petroleum. Okay? Petroleum fertilizer, petroleum pharmaceuticals, okay? Petroleum lotions, okay? Petroleum everywhere. And taking out the petroleum, taking out the blood, decreasing the toxicity, increasing the amount of minerals inside your body gets closer to opening up the heart chakra. Eating real cacao opens up the heart chakra, okay? It just does. Give it a try. That's one way so you can boost your heart chakra and feel. Your body can make its own love molecule, but you can stimulate your body through many different areas of terrain modification. Just cleaning your skin will raise your vibration up. Cleaning your skin with the vodka solutions, cleaning your skin and re-lubricating and remineralizing, delousing the billions of passengers you have in your pores. Okay, you may have on the top of your hair, losing your hair. Okay, these are all protocols, practices, and principles. We have hundreds of videos on Earther Academy. Okay, and the principle prime directive is how do we open up our heart chakra so we can think straight. Okay, if your stomach chakra is open, which is the food, okay, it's gut reaction, okay, a lot of weirdness goes in the gut there, then that's what your brain thinks of. If you're open the heart up, the heart chakra, then what does your mind think of? It thinks of love. It's blending the mind. The mind only can blend whatever the emotions that you become. And if you have the scarcity chakra open up, the sexual chakra open up, survival chakra opened up, then what do you have? Your mind only thinks of guilt, sorrow, sadness, sacrifice. It thinks of a lot of weird things. It's because that's that energy bracket. So once you open up the heart, then your mind can think about love. It can think about everything, and everything is connected within everything, and everything is beautiful. When you're on, again, here it is, the green plane. The green plane, remember, gives us everything, and that's what we're trying to achieve, the green plane. Your heart chakra is green, okay? Your survival chakra is red. The stomach, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet, the crown chakra. So learning these protocols a little at a time will raise your morphogenic value, will raise your vibration, will make you the master instead of you being the slave of your body's passengers and creatures that are called parasites or demons that control you silently. Silent assimilation without you even knowing it. We do 21-day, I call it the disconnect. The life-changing event is to dry water fast for at least 7 days, up to 21 days. A lot of people have even done, well, a few people have done 30 days. But most people come up and they do the 7-day disconnect. Okay, then we refeed, we rebuild the gut wall flora. We do a variety of IV therapies to go ahead and support. Support what? Support removing heavy metals, support regeneration, rejuvenation, and support actually getting your heart chakra opened back up. Okay, eating live food and getting the right foods in your body is very important when you start to refeed. Doing colon hydrotherapy. Okay, and what's that? Well, you should see the demons that come out of people, out of their intestinal tract. Okay, remember, out of here. This is where the creatures live. They live right here in the stomach. The more body fat that you have on you, it means just simply that you have more body fat, more toxicity. The body's clogged, it's demineralized. Okay, it's got a colonization of yeast, mold, and fungus, and they are masters of your well, of your world. You just don't know it. You eat every 2 hours for a reason. You're constantly hungry for a reason. You look in the mirror and you loathe yourself. It's because you're not loathing yourself, but you're loathing what's living inside you. Okay, and they have a certain reality. It's master-slave reality. So break that spell. Become the master of yourself by opening up your heart chakra, by changing your toxicity and changing your morphogenic values. And if only you knew that all you had to do is raise up your vibration, okay, by following some simple steps. Okay, simple steps that I've learned over 35 years. I'm only here to help you if you want help. If you don't want help, guys, then one of these days I'm going to ask you the question, what are you going to do? I'm really curious, when you get sick. What are you going to do? I'm curious. What are you going to do when you get sick? Most likely right now you're sick and tired. You may even be tired of sick and tired. Okay, being tired of sick and tired. And then you'll wind up getting the sort of weird, well, sickness, because now you can't go to work. Now you can't really run on the hamster wheel anymore. Now you have to go ahead and actually get on another one. And that's called the medical hamster wheel. Medical. So all I can say is you better take charge of your health now, okay, and disconnect the masters. Disconnect the masters controlling you, that you don't even know you're being controlled. You're going to learn intermittent fasting. You're going to learn toxicity, okay, where it comes from, and how to deaccumulate it safely and slowly. You're going to learn how to remineralize your body. Everybody's most likely demineralized in magnesium, silica, boron, zinc, okay, and iodine, your thyroid. And these are all important parts of this body. Okay, what I call the Holy Land. And we need to be smart enough, we need to be priests of our own self, because it is our church. And once you activate the heart chakra, then you'll want to go ahead and actually activate other layers of enlightenment, other luminary layers within yourself. Instead of being connected to the lower worlds, and all you're worried about is sexuality, okay? All you're worried about is food, and you just ate lunch, and you're looking to see what you're going to have for dinner, okay? You're learning about, well, things now that you could disconnect yourself from the misery that you know you're living in. But first you need to clean the body so you could actually get clarity. Clean the body is just a gradual way to get sick, okay, if you don't clean the body, and it's a gradual way to get healthy if you do. Remember, the body slowly accumulates, and it slowly deaccumulates too. So you have to learn all the protocols. If not, deaccumulation is not easy. We have a person here now, Shanti, and she's lost about 120 pounds on the protocols. 120 pounds. That's a whole person, okay? So, anyways, I just want to share with you, okay? There are ways for you to be able to feel better, and all you have to do is activate your own pharmaceutical warehouse that lives within all of us. And there is a purpose that we have. When we have our heart chakra activated, then we want to take care of animals. We want to take care of our relationship. We want to eat live food, okay? Changing your energy level up is changing the amount of energy you put in your body. The conductive superfoods that you put in your body, okay? The oils that you put in your body. You will learn the ketogenic diet if you want to. And if not, do as you wish, okay? Again, we're all here to help each other, and there's tens of thousands of people around the planet that have actually evolved themselves by learning terrain modification. So, anyways, here's my new buddy right here. Hey, buddy. Hi. Here. Okay, what a beautiful, beautiful bird. There you go. I don't have any food right now. Nope. What a beautiful, beautiful animal. Again, once your heart chakra is activated, heart chakra, then what do you think of? Love, caring, nourishment, compassion, empathy. Okay, wouldn't it be nice for you to be able to reset the limbic brain, the mammalian brain, shut off the reptilian brain by not feeding it blood anymore, shut off all the demons inside your body from wanting food all the time, and then looking in the mirror to be able to say that, well, I have taken power, okay, back to my world. I am now the master of myself. I'm not the slave anymore of the demons that live inside me. And you may have mental dysfunction. Remember, you may have emotional dysfunction, and or you may have physical dysfunction. or you may have all of them. You may have ethereal dysfunction. You may have past carnation dysfunction. You may have, well, dysfunction connected to your family. So these areas all need to be cleansed, healed, upgraded, enhanced, and optimized. So I hope that you're inspired to want to be able to activate the heart chakra. I hope you're inspired to be able to want to be able to feel love. Feel love. And that means, again, you're going to love yourself. You're going to see your body as the holy land, and these are the holy temples. And in time, you're going to want to reset the holy temples, and those are different protocols that we talk about and share with you on Earther Academy again. There are lots of good tools for you to get. Remember, you are a carpenter. Okay, again, I'm not trying to sell you anything. Buy what you want, but we have set this up for you so you could get a lot of the products that you do need to put in your carpenter belt. You do need iodine. You do need magnesium for your skin. You do need coconut oil. Okay, you do need a lot of different tools. Okay, superfoods, herbs. Remember, medicines. These are herbs. Medicine be thy food, and let medicine, well, be thy food, and let food be thy medicine. Okay, so inspire yourself. Inspire yourself with self-responsibility. It's not going to be easy. It's not. But then again, once you open up the heart chakra, you're going to want everybody else to go through the dry out, to go through the disconnection of the demons in the body. To be able to give you back your sanity is to be able to disconnect everybody and everything that's controlling you behind the scenes and you don't even know it. Remember, it's silent assimilation. It's very slow takeover. It's a very slow takeover. Just like you see in the United States, just like you see in the world right now. It's a slow takeover of our rights. It's a slow takeover of our health. It's a slow takeover because what? Money, the monai. Okay, remember, your religion is not the religion that you think. Your number one religion is what? It's money, the monai. Okay, we all have to have this religion. It's our number one religion. Why? It's because we need to survive. Okay, and survival's way down here. And once we start to live with the planet, on the green planet, we start to see the abundance that the green planet will give us, and we'll make community gardens. Okay, we'll help each other with our dysfunctions. We won't call each other names anymore. Why? It's because it's pretty magical. When you think from your heart, you don't need to think from the lower layers, okay, of dysfunction. Engage, okay? Again, engage in self-responsibility, and we'll see you on the next video. All right, aloha. Okay, this is another, well, part of opening up the heart. Opening up the heart means you're going to take care of different animals. You're not going to kill them anymore. You're not going to make them suffer anymore. Having chickens and having animals of any type, okay, just makes you feel like you're being human. You're here to take care of everything and see the wonder of nature. These are my chickens, and they live in this beautiful cage. They can all jump over if they want to, and they do all the time. And they eat whatever they want to, and we feed them organic food, okay? And I do eat eggs. Eggs are excellent for you as long as they're fertile. And we put out many series on fertile eggs. Why? Because they're full of growth hormone. They're full of stem cells. Remember, these chickens grow from an egg in 21 days to a grown chicken that can eat, okay? Chicken, right out of an egg, feathers, and it eats right away. So we go over the protocols. You're not killing any chickens. You're not killing any animals. You're not eating anything with blood in it. Remember, I don't have blood. And I have the chicken eggs on the 3rd day. On the 6th day, they get a heart. Or, excuse me, the 7th day, they get a heart. On the 6th day, it gets an umbilicus. Okay? And in 14 days after the chicken gets a heart, it hatches. And this is where you have the stem cells and everything that's magical. So, open up your heart. Okay? No more killing anything. Okay? And if you want eggs or anything else, okay, you better go ahead and figure out where they're coming from, because the last thing you want is anything from suffering animals. And you can see my chickens aren't suffering. They're not suffering. They're living the life better than any other chicken, because they're never going to die. Okay, I'm never going to eat them. And they give me an egg. We have ducks. They give me eggs, duck eggs, fertile. They have males. Okay, everybody's happy. So there's one of the chickens out there. Look, they're scratching in the ground. Okay, they scratch in the ground like this is because they're looking for bugs. What a beautiful thing to see these magical beings. Magical. And they're rototillers, and they're just a beautiful, beautiful animal. But they're just chickens. Okay, remember, you do have a bird brain. And if you eat birds, not only do you start acting like a chicken, okay, in fear, okay, chicken, as they say, chicken shite, okay, but your brain, which has a magnetic part of your brain, the bird, doesn't need a map. Okay, it flies. It doesn't need a map. Thousands of miles, okay, the hematite part of their brain. Okay, we also have one of these. And if you eat birds, it short-circuits it, and you become confused. Okay, your moral compass gets shut down. Okay, you eat mammals, the limbic brain, okay, the mammalian brain gets short-circuited, and you lose your feelings of love. That's what happens when you eat sickness. Okay, and what's the sickness? Not even so much the flesh. It's full of parasites, full of antibiotics, hormones, and vaccines. But the sickness is in the cortical, the hormones, okay, that are produced in death. The sickness that you get, the dysfunction that you get, are the death chemicals that you're eating. Okay, just think about it. You want to live better, you want to feel better, then you stop perverting the heart chakra. This makes big sense to you, then, well, then you'll see this truth. And if it doesn't, it's only because the possession that you have, the possession. Okay, we're not talking money, we're talking demonic possession. Okay, the parasitic possession that you have is letting you say it's okay to drink blood and eat flesh. You'll see, once you disconnect these parasites, you couldn't eat flesh if you wanted to. I haven't had flesh for 15 years. Do you need it? Not a bit. Not a bit. And if you think you do, again, then you eat it. And you should go out and raise the animals, take care of them when they get sick, and then do the dirty deed. Take your knife out. Don't shoot them cowardly. Okay? Take the knife out and not kill them, murder them. Because what are you doing? Okay? Why would you kill the chicken when it's going to give you the golden egg? And if it's fertile, it is golden. It's not yellow. It's a golden egg. It's fertile. It's got life force in it. Again, no blood in your diet. No flesh in your diet. The eggs, they're neutral. Because like I said, on the 6th day, the eggs get an umbilicus, and on the 7th day it gets a heart. That's when I won't touch it. So, okay, there you go. Open the heart up. Okay, take care of animals. Plant some, not trees, plant some things that'll give you food. Take care of them. And then eat the fruit of thy womb. Okay, here's the fruit starting to form right here. The fruit of thy womb. This is of the tree, of the plant. These are the ovaries. Okay, these are tiny lychee, and they'll get about this big. So 2 or 3 more months, we'll have about 100,000 pounds of lychees here. We don't use any pesticides. We use weed eaters because we're going to fertilize these with calcium and magnesium. And it's going to make the fruit really grow, really big. Okay, and it's organic. Okay, here comes the rooster. He's coming over to see me. Remember, they're all such characters. Each one of them. Come here, Colorado. Come on. Yeah, look at him. He's, remember, like a male. He protects and serves his females, and the females have divine love. They just do. Hey, Colorado. See? He went ahead and found a bug for her, and he gave it to her. He didn't eat it. He found it for her. Did you see that? Beautiful. Okay, this is how we're supposed to be. We're supposed to be compassionate with each other, empathic. Okay, empathic. We know what our friends want. We know what the animals want. What a beautiful thing. But again, you have to open up the heart chakra. If not, you're not yourself. You're wearing sunglasses, you're cutting off the heart chakra. You will never learn how to be yourself. You're eating flesh, drinking blood. You'll never learn how to feel yourself. Maybe a little hard for you to swallow, but that's just the way it is. Fight it as much as you want to. And it's not you fighting, remember. It's what lives inside you. These parasites are very powerful mind controllers. They control our emotions. Why? Because we don't have any. Okay? That's what happens when you eat meat. You lose your emotions. You just do. And once you gain back your emotions, you'll see well, just the miracle in life, in all life. And you'll want to take care of it because you're taking care of yourself. Take care of yourself, and you want to take care of what we call, this is the holy temple of the planet right here, and it grows everything that's holy. Holy. Okay? It's all a connection. Choose where you want to be. It's up to you. choose where you want to be. Inspire yourself to start the 1,000-mile journey towards evolution. You may have to backpedal a few hundred miles because there's 1,000 miles, remember, to devolution, okay? Or, well, destroying yourself. I was maybe 300 miles back in the devolution department, and I had to backpedal. I lost 40 pounds of debris, and I changed lots of things in my mind. I got rid of a lot of knots that were in my heart, a lot of programs that I had in my head. Okay, so this is what it is. And when you learn how to navigate these areas, all I can do is tell you is that you're going to feel the best you ever have. So give it a try. It's 180 days just to be able to give it a try. And once you do, you'll see. It's the best thing you ever did. All right, aloha.
Important reminder: all information and ideas are for informational purposes only and are in no way intended as medical advice or as a substitute for medical counseling. Earthshift Products, Dr. Robert Cassar, all of their partners, affiliates, and subsidiaries will not be held accountable for the use or misuse of the information presented therein. This information is not intended as medical advice. The authors, publishers, and speakers of this work are not medical doctors and do not recommend the use of mineral-deficient foods, drugs, or medicines to achieve beauty and to alleviate health challenges. Because there is always some risk involved, all persons involved with the development and distribution of this information are not responsible for any adverse effects or consequences of any kind resulting from the use or misuse of any suggestions or procedures described on our website or Earthshift Live radio talk show or therein.